So yeah, that is a great opportunity for operators. Reach out to Jason if you're interested. And speaking of great opportunities for operators, our committee runs Operator Exchange every year. The Operator Exchange is, we pair up with another New England state. We send an operator to go visit plants in their state. They send an operator to Connecticut, and we bring them to a bunch of plants here in the state. Last year, we were paired up with New Hampshire. We had a great young, eager operator from New Hampshire, Nate Limerick. He was really, really into it. I just want to give a quick thanks to our hosts from last year's Operator Exchange. Ray Weaver was actually a host and led a tour in Manchester. Thank you. Rob Grasses from Vernon. Jeff Bowers from MDC gave us the VIP tour over there. That was great. Frank Russo from Meriden, and Jamie Crowler and Alex Kaminsky from Southfield. Thank you. This year we're going to be paired up with Vermont. So if there's any operators interested in going to Vermont, talk to Ray over here. He's been to Vermont. He saw some really cool things. So whether you come from a big plant or a small plant or something in between, you're going to see all that and then some when you go visit the state. And when you're at your plant every day, you kind of get stuck in this mode. This is my world, but there's so much other stuff going on out there, and it's really cool to see on the big end of the scale, and then to see people that are just getting by and shoestring budgets, and some of the amazing things that they do, some of the amazing ingenuity. It's really cool to see. So we'll be sending out applications probably around June if you're interested in attending the Operator Exchange to Vermont. So with that being said, our operator that went to New Hampshire last year, John Mclaughlin from Bridgeport, he'll give a little overview of his trip to New Hampshire. John?
Thank you, Rob. Good morning, everyone. My name is John Mclaughlin. I'm an operator at the Bridgeport WPCA's facility, operated by Inframark. I'm happy to share today that I was selected to participate in last year's Operator Exchange program between CTWIA and the New Hampshire Wastewater Pollution Control Association. My experience this past September was an incredible opportunity to tour our facilities across the state of New Hampshire, including Concord, Manchester, Dover, Pierce Island, and Newington. Each plant had unique challenges and solutions, and seeing how different teams approach operations gave me a fresh perspective on our work in Connecticut. This program isn't just about touring facilities, it's about collaboration, innovation, and strengthening our industry as a whole. We face many of the same challenges: aging infrastructure, regulatory changes, and the constant need for efficiency. By learning from each other, we improve not just our own facilities, but the industry as a whole. More importantly, the connections built during this exchange, as well as networking at today's forum, are invaluable. Meeting operators who share the same passion and commitment to clean water reminds us that we're all working toward the same goal: protecting public health and the environment. I'm grateful for the experience and to my managers allowing me to attend this exchange. I encourage others to take part in this program, operators and managers alike. The knowledge gained and the relationships formed will benefit will benefit us all for the years to come. My first plant and my host facility was Concord, the city of Concord. The City of Concord treatment plant treats all of Concord and parts of Bow, New Hampshire. It has a capacity of 10.1 MGD and a peak flow of 25 MGD. Right now, they're on a daily average of treating 4 MGD. Here's a picture of the crew. This is a morning meeting. Every morning they have their maintenance department, the operators and supervisors meeting, so they're all on the same page. Okay, that concludes. All right, Manchester. The City of Manchester treats Bedford, Londonderry, and Goffstown. Manchester has a population of 155,000 people. It has a peak flow of 50 MGD, but a design flow of 34 MGD. They have 6 interceptors totaling 23 miles, 11 pump stations, 4 inverted siphons, 13 miles of forced main, 45% of those are combined, 15 CSO outfalls, and over 10,000 manholes. That's Robert Robertson, he's the superintendent in Manchester. This is a fluidized bed incinerator they had down for maintenance. This is the heat exchanger within the incinerator. Okay, the city of Dover. Dover was a smaller facility. The design was for 4.7 MGD with a daily average of 2.7 MGD. Ray Vermette is the superintendent. He's overlooking his primary clarifiers, which are all enclosed. Full-length scum collector on their clarifier. This was a unique contraption. This was a Huber grit separator and washer. All the vac trucks from the sewer lines and the catch basins collected are dumped there and cleaned and sent to a landfill. Pretty impressive centrifuges, Huber centrifuges. Pierce Island. Pierce Island design flow is 4.8 MGD with a peak flow of 22 MGD during wet weather events. Pierce Island was unique because they have a BAF system, a biological aerated filter. They were featured at TPO's magazine 3 years ago. This is the BAF system. This is the nitrifying side. It consists of total 6 cells. This is the denitrifying side, also 6 cells. This is the BAF media. This is in suspension. And this is their SCADA to run the BAF system. They could run each cell individually. They use mag hydroxide to keep their pH in check, and what they found was a drip feed at their influent is the best solution because the mag hydroxide just makes a mess of everything, destroys their pumps. And there's a picture from Pierce Island looking over the Pataskawa River, looking into Maine. Town of Newington. Town of Newington only treats 1% of the population. Its permitted flow is 0.29 MGD. Right now, their daily average is 100,000 gallons per day. They have 11 miles of sanitary lines, including a pressurized forced main. They have 2 pump stations, 2 newly updated SBRs, and they share an outfall with the Pease WPCF just south of there. That's their headworks. That little wagon there collects their grit. It's an extremely small facility. This is one of their SBRs. This is in their settling stage. In the center is one of their mixers, and around the perimeter, that's their decanter. Is there one more?
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you very much.